Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another anime figure review, and this is Alphamax's Universal Mage Aludra from the app game Chain Chronicle. And this review was made possible by HobbyLink Japan, so if you want yourself one of these, then check out that link down there in the description. It's a very well-known fact that Alphamax makes incredible looking figures, and that is doubly true for this one right here. On first glance, this figure is breathtaking. Even just from a glimpse, you can see that this has a crazy level of detail, as well as an insane presence thanks to that huge cape and the amazingly intricate sculpt of the hair. But we really do have to get in close to really appreciate the superb level of workmanship on this figure. First up is the hat, and just like I mentioned, the level of detail on here is crazy. Both the paint and the sculpt on here look fantastic. It might not pick up too well on the camera, but there is some really nice shading in all of that nicely sculpted fold detail. Moving around now to the other side of that, and the color on the band of the hat there is kind of hard to describe. It seems to have some light green, some light pink, as well as a pearlescent finish. All around the brim of the hat we've got this metallic gold, as well as here on this stitching. But what is probably the coolest aspect of the hat is this awesome clear skull. As you can see, that's painted in a transparent magenta, as well as a transparent yellowish green. And we also have another one of those hanging off the brim of her hat by this little chain. I will mention though that on the box these appear to be in a very dark purple, not quite the color they are on the one I have right here. But regardless, they still look awesome. Also, the hat can be removed, and that is affixed by a magnet, which is the same as one of Alphamax's similar previous offerings, the Sorceress from Dragon's Crown. As you can see, the hat comes off and on and is held on by a magnet. Even though the hats are molded to their heads, I wonder if you can switch the two. There's the Sorceress's one on Aludra, and there's Aludra's on the Sorceress. So yeah, pretty much you can swap the hats. Now moving into what is arguably one of the most important aspects of a figure, and that is the face. The mouth is very simple but expertly done, with a nice sculpt, as well as some nice paintwork on the lips, as well as those teeth in there. The eyes look great in purple, and as you can see, it features 3 individual shades in there, and the detailing on the eyes is fine and precise. As well as that, we also have some form of gem or a third eye up there on the forehead. Now moving on to what is undoubtedly one of the strongest aspects of this figure, and that is the hair. Alphamax really did not hold back here. This is one of, if not the best hair sculpt I have ever seen on an anime figure. It's been painstakingly sculpted. Features long, flowing locks, curling in all sorts of directions. It just looks fantastic. And the front section really does frame the face quite nicely. Even the ears are incredibly sculpted on this figure. Moving down now to the costume, and the first thing I have to mention is that huge cloak, or mantle as it's called on the box. Even though somewhat obscured by the hair, you can still see that it looks epic. With huge, billowing folds, the way that it's draped over the shoulder there, and that same awesome purple and gold color scheme. All in all, just like the rest of the figure, it looks incredible as well. On this collar section, another one of those awesome clear skulls. On the sleeves, you have more of that awesome purple and gold. And back there you can see she's got some crazy looking nails. Also the same as this hand over here. Now onto the dress down here, and this is the single most detailed section of this entire figure. As well as that purple and gold we've seen everywhere else, we also have that white, green, pinky pearlescent color, as well as this amazing shade of red. More lace sections like on the hat up here, as well as down the side. As you can see, the dress is asymmetrical and does not feature them on this side, and also extending from the side of the dress are these long ribbons. Now, moving down to the boots, and here we have another diamond pattern, just like we can see up here on the dress, as well as the arm, so it seems to feature all over the figure. Again, more of that awesome pearlescent combo, the purple and the gold. Now moving all the way down to the heels, and as you can see, they're relatively quite plain compared to the rest of the figure. Now the last 2 aspects I haven't mentioned, and that's the base, which features some magic circles in blue, and that sizable, nicely detailed wand, which just slots right into her hand. So that is it for the review. Like I said, Alphamax makes some crazy awesome figures, and this one right here is one of them. You may or may not have played Chain Chronicle, I haven't, but regardless, this is a spectacular figure of an awesome looking character. The sculpt is insane, especially on the hair and that mantle. The paintwork is fantastic, and the detailing is intricate and masterfully crafted. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in getting yourself one of these, by all means check out that link down there in the description, and make sure to come back for more anime figure reviews. See you next time.